Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Last Window, The Secret of Cape West. Thanks for tuning in. So, in the last episode, we did our sales escapade. We sold wax to Tony and we sold a security lock to Marie, kind of after snooping around a little bit to see like what was on her mind. And we're like, I have the solution for you. So now we're gonna go back to our room and just go ahead and report to Ed. Wow, we were really struggling with the door there. We're gonna report to Ed and just kind of let him know what's up, see if he's got more for us. Now that we're in a shoo-in to be let back on the job, time to get my job back. Ed, aren't you proud of me? Hello, Rachel. Red Crown, how may I help you? It's me. Is Ed around? Yes, I'll just grab him. Grab him literally. Pick him up. Grab him. Catch him before he leaves. What do you want, Ide? Just wanted to let you know I've passed your little test. Not like I lowered the price by, 80% off the usual price tag or anything. I sold some of my items to the people living here. Oh yeah? How about you prove it? How would we prove it anyways? You did ya? Faster than I expected too. We could be lying our teeth off right now. I worked out what they needed and offered some suitable items for my stock. Clever. So, you finally realized what it takes to sell things, huh? What do you mean? He's been in this job for like 10 billion years. Has he not sold like a single thing? What's going on with this? Well, congratulations. You're no longer fired. Now get your ass over to the office, pronto! Hang on, Ed. There is a favor I need to ask you. I'm fresh out of favors, Hyde. Don't push it. Let me stay here and work instead of coming back to the office. And naturally, you must have a good reason for that. You'd have found out sooner or later. I took the order from that mysterious client. I told you not to do it like 5 different times, Hyde! So I want to stay here until I get to the bottom of it. So you know who the client is now, I suppose. No, we don't. No, I haven't figured that part out yet. But I've been promised some more information about that and the reward soon. Just tell me why, Hyde. Why are you so hell-bent on completing this order? I mean, the thing went missing 25 years ago. What makes you think you can find it now? I'm not sure, but the order must have come straight to me for a reason. The person who sent it to me must believe that I can get to the bottom of it. You've probably heard from my mom by now, but the case on Dad's murder will be reopened. I've been thinking about it, and here's what I believe. Something tells me that if I can locate the item on the order sheet, I could find out more about his death. You mean, you think this is all connected? Come on, you're reaching a bit, aren't you? Just call it a gut feeling. Gut feeling, huh? That's the Hyde I know, all right. Okay, you won me over. I'll let you deal with this order despite my better judgment. The only condition is you come up with the goods without fail. From today onwards, that crummy apartment you call home is your office. Roger that, Ed. Aside from the stuff you've already got Rachel looking into, is there anything else you'd find useful for your investigations? You ever heard of a guy named Frank Raver? He's older than you. Used to be an LAPD cop. Frank Raver. The name rings a bell, but can't put a face to him. Why are you interested in him? He lives in the building. He's been looking into the events that happened 13 years ago. Seems he's keen on solving the case that never got solved. The victim's name was Kathy McGrath. She was the wife of the hotel's owner. Okay, I'll see if I can call in a couple favors and dig up some dirt on the guy. I owe you, Ed. Ah, yay! We got our job back, and he's cool with us pursuing this job that he told us not to 5 times. We're a smooth talker, we are. Nobody can resist our charms. Things are looking up. Seems I can focus my efforts on that order now. Before I do anything, though, I better put all these things back in my box. Hell yeah, let me take a sip of water real quick. There we go. All right. Things are on the up and up, kinda. We still don't have a new place to live. Honestly, we've got a lot of steps we're leaving behind, but one step at a time. I think it's about time I try to find out a bit more about this building. When I think about it, who's likely to know the most about the— Wait, when I think about Whoa! When I think about who's likely to know the most about the history of this place, the one who springs to mind is Sydney, the cafe owner. Really? I would have thought Mags. That reminds me, I haven't eaten anything since this morning. Maybe I'll head down there and grab a bite. Yum yum, food sounds tasty. Food sounds delicious. I just saw Sydney 2 seconds ago and didn't order anything. I just barged in and was like, hey man, can you tell me some secrets about other people? I ain't even gonna pay you or nothing. I'm just gonna waste your time, you know, of you attending to other potential customers. It's always empty in there when we're in there anyways. Only one who's been in there when we're in there is Rex. Looks like the place is empty, as always. Hi there, come on in. Welcome to Lucky's Cafe. Hi, Claire. I just saw you 5 minutes ago. What's today's coffee? It's straight manhaling? It's from Indonesia and has a distinctive aroma and a strong taste to match. Sounds good. I'll take one of those and a large plate of pasta carbonara. Pasta carbonara sounds so good. Pasta's like my favorite type of food. I will eat it with any type of sauce, ingredients. Oh my god, I love pasta. Carbonara though is very good. Let me guess. You want that with mushrooms and coarsely ground pepper? Perfect. You got it, Mr. Hyde. Feel free to take your usual seat too. Thanks. Yeah. Oh, that sounds so good. It's been quite a while since I had lunch here on a Monday. Here you go. Today's coffee and a plate of carbonara. Oh, that looks so good. The pasta's fettuccine and the bacon is hand-smoked by Dad. It looks and smells wonderful. Sure does. Enjoy. Thanks, Claire. Thanks, Sydney. Claire leaves the table and heads off elsewhere. There's a freshly made cup of coffee and a piping hot plate of carbonara on the table. Aw, I like that we get this little moment of just him enjoying his meal and like, that's sweet, it's cute, it's nice. Man, I can't get enough of this smell. Oh my god, it looks very appetizing. I'm so hungry. I just like stuffed my face with chips earlier, but now I'm getting hungry again. Oh, hope you enjoyed that. Hope it was great. Hi there, Mr. Hyde, says somebody. Huh? Oh, what's up? Oh, hi, Sydney. Just the person I was looking for. How are you enjoying today's coffee? The initial taste is pretty mild, but it certainly has some depth to it. Doesn't it just? It's not everyone who can discern the taste of manhaling. I like the full-bodied texture, too. It's like a bunch of coffee nuts here. It's just like wine nuts or something like that. I don't really drink coffee or wine, so, you know, I can't really relate, but it's nice to see them enjoying it, I suppose. You really know your coffee, Mr. Hyde. Plus, this carbonara is something else. Glad you mentioned it. It's one of my own creations. Is that pride I'm sensing? You got it. This place prides itself on the food as well as the coffee, you know. Friendly staff, too, and the best service you'll find anywhere around these parts. It's got everything. Be that as it may, I still can't believe we have to close the place at the end of the month. Sydney. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it to come out quite that loudly. I actually didn't put enough oomph into it. I wasn't sure how upset he was, but I understand now. Have you found a new place to set the cafe up in yet? Oh, not yet, unfortunately. To be honest, just thinking about it gives me a headache. After 12 years of slogging at it here, I'd kind of hoped I'd never have to move. Can't say I'm looking forward to starting all over again. 12 years. That's quite a run. If you add that to the time I spent working at the old place, it's 18 years in total. You knew all about this place when it was a hotel, right? That's right. There's some stuff I'd like to know about then. Could you tell me what kind of hotel it was? Actually, I can do better than that. I've got a picture if you'd like to see. The one on the wall? Even better. Hello. Here it is in all its glory. That's how the place looked 13 years ago. I think we saw a picture of it on the wall before. Yeah, it's the same picture. Thank you. I take the 1967 hotel photo from Sydney. Who knows? Maybe a 13-year-old photo of the hotel will come in handy? Absolutely. There's gonna be like, oh my god, there's this like special thing right here. I bet that's where the Scarlet Star is located, right in that suspicious part in the photo. You know, it's gonna be like that. Mind if I hang on to this for a while? Not at all. Just bring it back when you're done. Sydney says his piece and moves away from the table. Whoa! Did it just go from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m.? How long were we eating? Oh my goodness. Are we back in our room right now? December 22nd. That afternoon after lunch at Lucky's Cafe, I decided I needed some fresh air and headed into town. It's that time of year again. The streets are packed with people looking for presents. Before I even know it, I've taken myself into a back alley, away from all the commotion. It's not long before I find myself going into an old movie theater nearby. This place is great. It only plays classic films. This time, it's a Western. Wow, oh, I'm glad that he's kind of taking a day to just enjoy himself. That's sweet. Mean-looking guy with a heart of gold saves a village from bandits. Everyone loves him. Is that you? Is that you? You're a mean-looking guy with a heart of gold? Excuse me. The woman and the kid want him to stay, but he knows he's got to move on. Brilliant stuff. Oh, it's so nice to see him enjoying stuff. In a certain light, the profile of the star reminds me a little of my dad. I let out a sigh. By the time I leave the place, the sun's nearly set and the night is creeping in. Ooh, I like this. Look at it. Remembering my dad has left me feeling a little heavy-hearted. I shamble back home. The building looks decrepit, like it knows its days are numbered. I look up. I notice a light in one of the windows on the 4th floor. Ooh! Is somebody up there? Ooh! What's going on there? Ooh, I'ma catch you in the act. Huh? Somebody's coming down the stairs. Oh, have we met? Who the hell's that? Okay. I don't know. Generic voice for now. Hello there. Who are you? What's the matter? Too good to even say hello? Not that I mind. I'm Will White from room 306. Oh, wow. We've just not met you this whole time we've lived here? Because, sure, we, as the player playing the game in the week or so that we've been here, we haven't met him, but Kyle's never seen this guy. Hello, Will White. Yo, you look suspicious as all hell. So this is Will White. After giving the guy a good looking over, I seem to recall seeing him once before. I must apologize. It's a shame you didn't remember my name, especially since I know exactly who you are. You live in room 202, Mr. Hyde, right? That's right. Sorry I didn't recognize you just now. It's no problem. Don't give it a second thought. I'm a salesman myself. I spend so much time away from here on business. It's no wonder most of the others in this building don't recognize me. Seems like the do-gooder gentleman type. Exact polar opposite to the type of salesman I am. I'd look forward to becoming a closer acquaintance with you, Mr. Hyde. But as you know, we're both about to leave this place. Looks like the most appropriate thing we can say would be along the lines of, it's a shame. You got that right. Excuse me if I'm a little forward, Mr. Hyde, but about leaving this place, have you heard any further information from Mrs. Patrice? I'm especially interested in finding out exactly why she decided to sell all of a sudden. She just said that it's tough for one woman alone to run a place like this. Not to mention the recent bout of trouble that's been happening. I see. I can fully appreciate how running this place alone could take it out of you. In fact, recently, I've been disturbed by noises coming from the floor above at night. I wanted to ask her to take a look because I can't imagine what could be causing it. Please excuse me, I must be going. Will ascends the stairs and disappears out of sight. Will White, a man who certainly likes the sound of his own voice. When he told me about the noise and the light I saw just now, might be wise to go up and have a look. Who's up there? Who is it? If it's not Frank or Tony, then the secret's out to like literally everybody. Or Dylan? Is it Dylan? My goodness. All right. Hello. Who is it? I'm about to catch you in the act. About to throw you out the window. I won't do that. I'm sorry. I've lied. Huh? The fire door's open. It's gonna play tense, spooky music, and I'm not gonna like it. Uh-oh. Huh? 404? 405? 406? I can't read that. The door's open. Oh, this door's open. 405. Ooh, spooky. Who's in there? Uh-oh, I don't like it. I don't like seeing this little door crack. I feel like a hand's gonna shove itself out there, you know, grab my face. Dylan! Someone's here. What you doing in here, bud? What's going on in here, man? Room 405, huh? Looks like it's in better condition than 404. But 404 might have been the scene of the crime, so that's probably why it's in such a decrepit state. The man calls out without turning around. Is that you, Mr. Hyde? Dylan. I thought it'd be you. Looks like I need to add clairvoyance to the list of what handymen can do. I just figured there's only one person around here who'd sneak in here like that. Guess I was right, too. Yeah, you got me. You took a look around up here on the fourth, you took a look around up on the 4th yesterday, right, Mr. Hyde? Yeah, I did a bit of snooping. I noticed the door for 404 was unlocked, so I went inside. You went into 404, huh? I wonder who the culprit is. Hey. The culprit for what? It's not me! I didn't do it! Whatever it is, I don't know which crime you're talking about, it ain't me, though. The culprit for what? For causing a ruckus up here. Thanks to whoever it was, Mr. White from 306 complained about it to me. Huh. Because of that, Mrs. Patrice ordered me to find the cause of the noises. As if I don't have enough to do. Huh. Okay, so yeah, what kind of noises we talking about here? What kind of complaint was made? Apparently, there was some sort of loud noise all of a sudden from this floor. Mr. White was woken up by it and decided to complain. That explains what he was telling me when we spoke a little... That explains what he was telling me when we spoke a little earlier. I got the impression that it doesn't take much to get his panties in a bunch. He's the kind of guy who pays too much attention to even the tiniest things, always ready to complain. To tell the truth, I don't really get on with him. I couldn't agree more, and I've only ever spoken to him properly once. That's comforting. I'm glad it's not just me being petty about something. Comforting? Yeah. You see, after we last chatted, I thought that you're a really interesting guy, and I wanted to continue our conversation from before. The one about Rex, or the one about somebody else? It's not just me either, Mr. Hyde. Mr. Raver from 302 also said something about having a chat with you. Everybody's talking about me, what? What? Everybody talks, everybody talks. Why do you want to continue our conversation? After I found out you used to be a detective, I really wanted to hear more about the kinds of things you did back on the force. I'm pretty sure you'd be bored by most of the stories I'd have to tell you. I really doubt that. I want to hear stories from real cases, evidence, clues, that sort of thing. Dylan, I'm serious. Sorry to just 2 and a D sound. Sorry to disappoint, but I really don't have anything exciting to share. Yeah, you kind of do. How about the entirety of Hotel Dusk, huh? Really? Well, that's a shame. I'm pretty sure we just don't want him knowing all this stuff all up in our biz. Why does Frank want to talk to me? I would have thought it's because he knows you used to be a detective too. You and he must have a lot in common. So should I assume that you told him all about my past as well? Yeah, I told him, but only because he asked me. When did he do that? It was just this morning, actually. He asked what kind of man you were. This is what I told him. I said you used to be a cop back in Manhattan. Then 4 years back, you shot your partner, quit the force, and became a salesman. Dylan, TMI! Stop just telling everyone. You can't just tell people about that. That's not cool, man. What if you had some kind of traumatic accident and you shot somebody you loved and that caused you to have to uproot your life and have to move away somewhere? Because what if I just went around telling everybody about that, huh? You wouldn't like that, Dylan. Should I have kept my mouth shut? Absolutely, 100%. I'll shut it for you. Right. I'd better be going. We're just giving him the stare down. Not sure how it happened, but it seems the noise came from a knocked over floor light. We may as well leave this room together, Mr. Hyde. You get out first. I can do what I want. Actually, I'd appreciate some time to have a quick look around. You want to look around in here? If possible, yeah. Sure, go ahead. As long as you don't damage anything. I'll lock the place up later. Be seeing you, Mr. Hyde. Ugh, Dylan. What a troublesome man. Helpful, but also very troublesome. Oh my goodness. Oh! Huh? What the hell was that? Why did it fall over? That scared me. Why did it do that? Oh my goodness. I guess we'll investigate in the next episode. Why? But Dylan just inspected it. So how come it's fallen over again? It's just everything like very unbalanced. So it just tipping, topping over at any moment. Oh man. Seriously, Dylan should put himself in my shoes. Like literally, he should think about like what, again, if he experienced something similar and I just went around telling everybody, he would hate that. Anybody would hate that. That's so inappropriate, Dylan. I don't appreciate that. My goodness. Anyways, let's go see what spooky ghosts are possessing furniture in the next episode. See you then. This is Axis, over and out.